So guys, hello and welcome back to another XPlane11 video. Today you join me on the ground in London Luton, and you see before you this rather quite colourful Airbus A321 of Wizz Air UK. And a very dark EasyJet apparently. But yeah, so something a bit different. I have bought myself a new toy recently. This is the Toliss A321, many of you probably own this. Yeah, so I thought we'd do a little spit about on this today. We are taking flight Wizz Air or WUK2066 to Lublin in Poland. It's just over 2 hours away, 2 hours and 5 minutes, and we're actually tankering fuel today. So taking off from here in Luton with 10.6 tons, and we'll land with between 5 and 6 across in Lublin. But yeah, so it should be nice and fun. Taking 184 passengers with us today, just after the UK's lockdown was announced, so probably people leaving, I guess, would be the context for this one. But yeah, routine's quite direct. Got a lot of ATC on today, so that should be fun. So yeah, let's stop rambling on without further ado, and I'll see you guys in the flight deck. So guys, welcome to the flight deck. We're basically in a, not quite cold and dark, but a state that we find the aircraft in. Ground power's connected, everything else is basically off, so let's go ahead and start turning things on, so to speak. I think we should probably get some lighting on as well. This is an evening flight today. It's currently 3 o'clock in the UK local time, and we are heading eastwards. So as we go east, the sun's going to start setting, and obviously it's winter right now, so as soon as it gets towards 4 o'clock it will be setting. So yeah, we'll get some lights on as we get this aircraft ready. It's quite gloomy here in Luton as well today, so that's probably not helping matters either. Get all these screens turned on. The ADIUs are already aligning, so that's good. Get that onto auto, and we'll pop down here to the MCDU. Okay, I have prepped us today a company route. We are 2066, so that's that one there. Our alternate today is Warsaw Chopin Echo Papa Whiskey Alpha. Land the IRS. Our call sign is Wizz UK 2066, just the flight number. Cost next I'm using is 9. Wizz UK, I have no clue. It's a low cost carrier, I imagine it'd be low. EasyJet use 6 or 12 in the Airbus, depending on long or short. Ryanair use 6, I'm going with 9. It's a nice ballpark figure, does the job. Cruising at 350 today. And as I said before, we are taking 10.6 tons of delicious kerosene. Our zero fuel weight today is 65.8. And the centre of gravity on that one is 21.3, and I only know that because I've written it on my hand from the Toliss menu. Okay, Luton out of 25 today. We'll double check the ATIS actually before we go any further. Oh, there's not one. Okay, never mind. We do have Essex radar online though, so we'll pre-tune him on 120625. 120625, excellent. Okay, so I assume we're probably on the match 3 Bravo. That's what we're usually on the 25. Yes, it says match 3 Bravo. That is that one there. No transition. We'll insert that, and what we can do, get Luton charts open. We're going to get ourselves an airport chart, a parking stands chart, and our departure chart of match 3 Bravo. So we're out of 25 today, so you can see we take off, and it is a left-hand turn once above 1,000 feet. Sorry, a left-hand turn to Bovingdon, but we have to be not above 4,000 and not below 1,000. That means that our initial stop level will be 4,000 then. So you quickly set that before we go any further. What we can do in that case then is if I go in here and I will set Bovingdon in the VOR frequency on the left, and the inbound course is 032. What I can do after that is set Brockman's Park on 285. So Brockman's Park on 285, and I'm going to set the Luton ADF down at the bottom here. So both of them on VOR at the moment. We have the Luton ADF should we require it for any reason. Get the flight directors on. So yeah, we need the Brockman's Park on a heading of 083 and climbing 5,000. But the initial start altitude is 4,000 feet, and that is at 60 m of Brockman's Park. Beyond 60 m, we're able to climb up to 5,000 feet. So take off minimum 1,000 feet, which is easily achievable, maximum 4, onto the 032 radar to Bovingdon at 70 m from Bovingdon, take a left-hand turn out onto the 285 radial to Brocklands Park and leave that on 083, climbing 5,000 at by 3DME. I assume Essex will probably have a thing or two to change by this departure though, more than likely. Airport elevation is 526 feet. It's an NATP2 we're using today, which means we'll climb to 1,530 feet, and then we will go climb for us. So quickly set 1530 in there. The 2,100 feet is the engine acceleration here, and engine procedure is simply runway heading and climbing straight ahead. So 2,100 feet, we'll begin accelerating, and we'll continue climb up to the MSA in that segment, which is over here, but it's not really displaying it very well. 2,000. It doesn't say in this section, does it? Let's have a look on a different chart. The approach chart will have it. Okay, maybe the final approach chart. Not having much luck here, are we? Here we go. 2,200. So I'd probably climb to 3,000 feet as a level of insurance. But yeah, so we have 2,200 minimum should we be struggling to climb. But that's not to worry, and it's just runway heading, and we can proceed as far as 25 nautical miles before we'll have to start getting vectors to stay within the approved area. So what we can do is quickly stick some information into here. Active flight plan, we're going to use flat 1 for departure today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a toga thrust departure, and we're going to take the intersection today. So these speeds of 147, 147, and a 151. I'm going to leave transition out of 6,000 feet, I know no other. Flex temp we're going to leave blank because we're doing a full toga departure. Flaps 1, and we have up 1.4 as our trim today. Excelente. As again with 11 insurance, we'll go to our secondary flight plan. There it is. Copy the active, stick that in there. I'm going to change the destination to Luton. I'll do arrival, and we'll stick an ILS runway 25 in. No star and no V8, that's in case we need to do an emergency return of any sort straight back into Luton. The secondary flight plan is set up ready for that. So we've set up our radios, we've set up the secondary flight plan, we've gone our performance calculations and all of them are inputted. Brief the departure routing. We'll have a quick look at expected taxi routing. We are here on the East Apron, and expecting most likely Delta, or Kilo, but most likely Delta, and then Alpha to Alpha 1, and like I say, we'll just hit the intersection and go off from there with a toga departure. I think it's a briefing in the sort of apron area. It's a very small apron. We've got to use minimum breakaway thrust as the briefing states. I'm not going to bore you with the briefing at the airport, but the briefing states we must use minimum breakaway thrust on this apron, because it's quite a small apron, there's a lot going on. So we'll taxi out of it pretty slowly and carefully. For that matter, lights are on, I can get the seatbelt signs on now, refueling is complete, batteries should be on. Not a problem that they're not, but you know, it would have made some more sense to do them earlier. All I'm on, Pack 2 will remain off on the ground. We'll use basically EasyJet SOP, because Wizz, I have no clue on. Wizz is a weird one for me. I'm really not used to them at all. What we'll do though is we'll go and call up Essex and get ourselves some form of clearance, along with whatever else he has to say.
Quality 771.
Once I turn them down, because that is very loud. Bloody no.
771, I firm descent to altitude 2,500 feet.
2,500, 771.
Right. We're on stand 4, right, aren't we? Essex radar, very good afternoon. Wizz UK2066 is Airbus A321, stand 48 at Luton. Clearance please to Lublin is filed.
Wizz UK2066 Essex radar, good afternoon. Clear to Lublin, it's a match 3 Yankee departure, caution step climb. Squawk 5671.
Okay, cleared to Lublin, match for Yankee departure, and we'll call it some step climb. Squawk 5671, Wizz UK2066.
Wizz UK2066, correct.
Okay, so he's just made our life a little bit more awkward. He's given us the match for Yankee, and in hindsight, probably should have got clearance first before briefing stuff, but not to worry. Departure. Oh, I got set too far again, don't I? In the other MCDU versions, you press these buttons just to switch this, but not to worry. Match for Yankee. I'll insert that. So this is an RNAV, pretty similar. You want the 283 to Brocklands Park. I'm going to set a few radios up that will help us. Should we lose the VORs on this one, we'll probably go with our match 3 Yankee. Sorry, I'm actually Bravo setup. So we'll do the same Bovington radial and the same Brockman's Park radial. That's only if we lose the MCDU though. If we do not, which we shouldn't, if I assume anyway, I hope it's not too unreasonable to say we shouldn't, we'll just obviously fly this on a departure, but I'm expecting he'll probably give us direct match. And the same constraint apply with climbing at 4,000 and 5,000 feet. Exactly the same as before. And the atmosphere revolves around the Luton VOR, which I'm actually going to set a radial fix for. Just so if anything does happen, we've got this to work with. Why did that not go in? LUT, please. LUT, please. Okay, never mind then, scratch that, we're not going to have one. The MCDU has said no. Our gods have spoken. Okay, we'll fire the APU up now then. Get the master switch to on. Start that. We are waiting for the EDIUs to have 1 minute left on them. In it, did I press a line? Yeah, I did, because there's an align button that usually comes up there, but that's gone, so that's fine. Let's have a look at the quick field predictions. So, yeah, okay, 4.5, that's okay, that's what the flight plan suggests is the minimum arrival for you, so that's fine. Our alternates 1.7 tons, final reserve is 1.5, that leaves us with about 3.2 for reserve. For landing of 4.5, we have plenty of extra fuel. Weather across in Lublin is not the greatest, I can't lie. It's a bit foggy, a bit misty. It's snowing there as well. But that's not to worry, we have the fuel and we have the alternates, so I'm fairly confident with that. Either way. GPS primary set. Excellent. Yep, so that's our departure racing all set in there. Now what we'll do is get better pushback on the game. So nice and easy because our stand's towards the left of the apron, we can literally just push straight back and out. Without having to do any weird squiggles to make sure we stay within the apron area. Oh, you are pretty loud.
When you're ready.
I will do, mate, thank you. Okay. Ground power can go. There we go. On the APU now. We've got the AGIRS online as well. Just to quickly check. The METAR. Current QNH is 1024. So we'll set that in all four of the boxes like so. Excellent. That is all go. Downwards, what I'm going to quickly do is get my checklist out. So we are able to use that as well. But I think we're basically now almost ready to go. Bar a couple of things. I can't find my checklist. Bear with me, guys. Excellent, got it, okay. So that's all done, GPU's connected. What we can do now is start getting some doors shut. Ground power can go as well. Close, 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 close. Excellent, you can hear the door clunking there. And we get on to Essex radar.
Buffalo 0, thank you.
That's all good. Okay, the four-star check prep is completed. Cabin covers are removed, signs are on. ADRS nav, fuel quantity we have 10.6 tons, and it's balanced. Take-off data is set 147, 147, 151. Bar reference 1024, we just set that. That's up to the line complete. What we can do then, get the tug to start connecting himself to our aircraft.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Thank you. Get rid of all the ground services now. Beacon will switch on and get the fuel pumps on. SATA block time as well, now the chocks are removed. Excellent, that's all good.
Ryanair 967, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
I'm going to turn them down even more. Right, that's all good. Okay, what we can do then, stand 4 8
MA282, no further ATC I'm afraid, monitor Unicon 122.
We'll complete the shackles actually. Windows and doors are closing on, beacons on, mobile phones are off, and the thrust levers are idle, parking brake is set. That's the four-star checks completed in full. Good, let's call them up. Wizz UK2000 and 48 ready for push and start.
Wizz UK2066, push and start approved, QNH at Luton 1024.
Push and start approved, QNH 1024, Wizz Go
closed, ready to connect.
Quality 771,
excellent.
Taxi Lima, Juliet, stand-up choice.
So that's all good. Tug is going to get himself up now. Let's have a look. There's BA Tug, realistic. Good stuff. Yeah, so this scene does actually have static on. I have a version without static, but I keep forgetting to install it. It's not too bad. It's not the worst I've seen. So it's really loud. Just going down a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, UK has got so much ATC on at the moment. it's almost fully staffed. We won't have anything outside of Essex radar, but because London's just logged off, but not to worry. Generally though, it's got quite a lot. Alright, we're ready to go. Set that to ignition.
Connected and bypass pin inserted.
Put that onto altitude reporting off mode, so it's still on but not reporting any alts. That's running. Excellent, I'm happy to go. We are clear on the left, and the first officer's job will be clear on the right. So, plan brake released, and we will begin to move.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Everything's loud today. Everyone's shouting at me. The controller, bit of pushback. They're all shouting at me. Right, okay, we're moving. What we can do, that's set to ignition, has been there for a while now. The start valves are open. You set number 1. Sorry, not that one. Now, the ignition valve's now open. It was something else I was about. The fuel valve. There you go. Oil pressure's rising. N2. Just waiting for N1 to come alive. And N1. Wait, not yet. Nearly. There we go. N1 EGT. Fuel flow's rising.
Wizz UK 2066 Luton grounds just come online. If you want to give them a call, 18, well, it's 121.750.
Okay, we'll call Luton ground 121.750. Wizz UK 2066. Talk to you soon. Cool, and that is now available. Excellent. Start number 2. Okay, you can hear the dog bark starting back there. Okay, N2. Oil pressure's rising again. Just holding on the rest of the data. So you just set around 25 there. Wait till the fuel valve opens. Now fuel flow, EGT, N1's rising.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
There goes the gens.
Tow, stand by.
And the engine's available. Good stuff. Tow stopness down now. 2 engines available. I can shut down the APU. Set the starter back to normal. OAT 3 degrees and is not icing conditions on the ground, so we won't require engine anti-ice for the taxi at all today. Which has been a bit different actually. I've been using anti-ice basically every departure so far, which for the UK is a bit strange. It's been very snowy, especially like where I live recently. We've had loads of snow. It's been amazing, but yeah, a bit different for the UK. Can arm the ground spoilers. Flight controls, we want up 1.4. Excellent.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
Thank you.
Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you, mate. Bye bye. Alright, flaps 1 going down. And we'll go through the after start checklist. Anti-ice is not required. Ecam status is checked. Pitch trim is 1.4 up. And the rudder trim is 0. That's the after start checklist completed. Quickly wait for the signal on the right. There it is, bypass pins removed. Excellent, thank you. Okay. Luton ground, a very good afternoon. Wizz UK 2066 on the east apron, ready for taxi. Oh, this guy's very quiet.
Runway 25 via Delta and Alpha.
Delta Alpha, Alpha 1 for 25, Wizz UK 2066.
Can you confirm you cleared the match for the Yankee departure on 25?
AFAM. Okay, right's clear as well. Time maker list. We'll begin moving. Like I say, minimum breakaway thrust, which for us today is actually idle. These RE engines are ridiculously powerful, so we can just do a nice idle taxi towards the gateway out of here. Quickly work for our ecam items, auto brake max, flight controls, full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder left, rudder right, neutral, excellent. We'll not deem the cabin yet because they'll not be ready, we've just started moving. And takeoff config, should be good. Excellent, takeoff config's normal and we'll hold on the cabin for now. Excellent, so get on our way out. So guys, welcome back. We've just been instructed to switch back to Essex radar already. So that was very quick. What we can do now is quickly ding the cabin crew. Cabin's ready, excellent.
Yeah, okay, we have
okay, before the checks, flight controls are checked, flight was checked, briefing confirm Alpha 1, match 3 Yankee, sort of choose 4 passively initially, stepping to 5. Briefing confirmed, flight settings config 1, FMT update, we've got climb nav 147, 147, 151, and up 1.4, it's a toga departure. Where was I? Transponder is set, econo is takeoff no blue, it's up to the line complete. Excellent, we'll go and call this guy up then. Essex, very good evening once again. Wizz UK2066 is approaching Alpha 1.
Wizz UK2066 radar, hello again. Are you able to Alpha 1 or do you need full length?
We're able Alpha 1.
Wizz UK2066, roger, runway 25, clear takeoff, service wind 270 degrees, 10 knots.
25, clear takeoff, Wizz UK2066. Excellent, so lights can go on. Packs both go off. TARA. Weather radar on system 1, predicted wind shear can go on as well. Below the line, cabin secured. Yep, cabin secured, and it is normal today. TCAS is TARA, and the packs are off. That is the before takeoff checklist complete. Excellent, right, so runway 25 is confirmed. Clear on the left, approach path is clear. Clear on the right also. Now, I'm really bad at lining this thing up, so let's see if I do an alright job today or not. Nice and gently. And just spinning it onto the centre line full lock.
Good afternoon, it's vectoring for the ILS at runway 22, descend flight level 1.
And spin it out. Nope, didn't turn. It'll do. It'll do. Leave me alone. Right, take off. Chrono. It's a 50% N1. FHE settle, stabilised. Mantoga SRS runway. Also thrusters blue. Knots. It's very loud. Turn it down just a tinsy bit. B1, rotate. Positive rates. Get up. Turn that down just a tad. Left hand turn out. Climb thrust. Engine anti-ice on as we go into the cloud. Turn the nose lights off. Turning onto this radar towards Bovington now. Ignore that. Excellent, we'll accelerate away. Packs can go on. Ground spoilers can be disarmed. Keep it climbing, accelerating as well. Climb now, flight level 70, which goes 2066. Straight up 70. We've got flaps up as we accelerate towards the speed. Left hand turn. Still inside of the cloud. I will point out I've turned XPlane down quite a lot right now. It's extremely loud, which is fine when I'm fine on my own, but I'm trying to record a video, it's not good. It just varies so much. Pop it out, look at that, looks gorgeous. Lovely stuff. Sorry, 5,000 feet. I'll turn the autopilot on. a little look at this. Beautiful. That's excellent. This isn't actually an IE mod. All my friends have stuck onto this. So it's very nice, improves the engines a bit. 150, Wizz UK 2066. Up we go. Yeah, thank you. Open climb will do. Anti-ice can go off now because we've left the cloud layer. We will set standard pressure now, climb to flight level.
Speed air 010, push to starter approach.
Speed air, that's a new one. That's all good, all cleaned up, excellent. After takeoff checklist. Landing gears up, flaps are retracted, packs on, the bar reference is standard set, and it's 3 times over. The after takeoff checklist completed. Good stuff, up we go. Start accelerate 250 knots now. Like I say, he's cleared us straight up to 54150, so the step restriction no longer is important to us. Look at that, looks excellent. Yeah, I hope this audio works alright. I'll have to go and watch it back before I record the landing and see if it's okay.
No further ATC, I'm afraid. Monitor come 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
122 decimal 8, Wizz UK 2066, nice, bye-bye. So that's the end of the ATC for now, at least. Hopefully you pick up some more en route. Just in a little bit, so yeah, no, it seems to be a direct from today, but not to worry. It's not that important, is it? Look at our routing here. All as well, it's pretty good routing as soon as you get out of the UK, pretty straightforward, nice and easy. Good, so cleaned up. I'm pretty happy with how we're doing. Quickly check the fuel predictions, make sure they're still the same as they were when we left. It got up a little bit, which is what we want to see, I guess. There's flight of 100, get the lights out now. We're pretty stable, I'm happy with the conditions, and so we shall release the passengers. Good, excellent guys, that's us sorted and on our way to Lublin. So guys, welcome back. You join me in the cruise at the moment, the surf level 350, and we have about 100 miles till our top of descent, so it's about time we started planning stuff for our arrival. Now, I got the chart open here for Lublin. We are on the Gavdu 1 Papa arrival, which is straightforward enough. It's from Gavdu, basically straight in towards the, oh my god, Swin. For the sake of not offending anyone, I'm not going to bother trying that. So we fly it out and we'll vector ourselves in, more than likely. I think that'll be the easiest course of action. Establishing altitude, we'll call out 2,000 feet basically, and that's by 4 miles out or 4.3 if you want to be precise about it. Okay, so down here, arrival Islas Zulu, Gavdu. This one instead, yeah, this looks better. Gavdu 1 Golf arrival. That looks better to me. Little pause there, and it's by the LB481 transition. Let's have a little look-see at this. So as originally on the Gav, we were on about what we said before, but I saw that arrival and I thought, let's try this instead, let's see if this is any better, and it looks like it is. Yeah, spot on, look at that. Alright, we'll go with that then. Okay, runway length is, we have our chart one here, 2,500 metres, but what I'm going to do is do automatic medium. And I think we're going to do quite a firm touchdown here. So what we'll do is get down really quickly, hopefully get straight off an alpha, I hope. But we'll see, yeah, so straight on off an alpha and onto the apron. But we'll see about that, who knows, I might end up floating it and messing it all up, but not to worry. It's a bit misty down there, visibility is 5,000 metres, got overcast 2,000, broken 900. Not an issue though, because the minimums is at barometric altitude of 258, sorry, radioaltimeter altitude of 258 feet, so that's not a problem. Approach, what we can do is fill this out. Lublin's 1023. Temperature is 0 degrees, so we are going to need anti-ice on for most of this approach. 290 at 4 is the wind, so runway 25 is correct. And the MDA is 884, is that 884? Yep, Blackberry Charlie's 884. Good, if we go in here, fix info, we will go for SWI, 25 nautical miles for the MSA. Excelente, what we'll also do is Echo Papa Lima Bravo, runway 25, we'll do 1 at 5 miles, and Echo Papa Lima Bravo 25, and we'll do 1 at 10 miles, just for spatial awareness. Excellent, that means in here we should have ILS's, which we don't. Did I put the arrival? I did, but we don't have ILS frequencies in. I want ISWI, let's see if this syncs it up properly. 1195? Yep, 111905, excellent, and it's course 252. Good. That's filled itself out then. Ultimate medium we've got going already. Landing performance is done. Fuel-wise, our primary alternate today is in Warsaw. We have both airports, so Chopin's our primary and Modlin's our secondary. I want to go to Chopin if stuff goes wrong. Chopin's very well equipped with stuff for this. It's got category 2 and 3, I believe, ILS approaches. And our fuel for there is 1.7 tonnes rounded upwards. Our final reserve is 1.4, so if we do some quick maths, 3.2. As you land at 4.8. And ideally I want to leave at 3.5, so we have a bit of remaining fuel should anything else unexpected happen. So at 3.5 we'll head to Warsaw. I've checked the weather in Warsaw, it's pretty good, all within, or well within limits. So I'm happy to use that as our alternate today, unless something drastic changes, in which case we have Modlin available as well, and a few other airports in the area as well, including some ones that I can't pronounce, I'm not going to try. I'll openly admit that it's not for me today, this pronunciation game. I'm going to end up offending someone if I try, so let's just not go there, shall we? Let's quickly have a look at our final arrival. There we go, it's all looking great. What I'm going to quickly do, right, I'm going to have a little look over our supposed routing into Warsaw. That's via Vador. Yeah, so what we'll do is if I've got a secondary flight plan, just delete the secondary. If I've got a secondary flight plan, initialisation, it'll be from Lublin to Warsaw Chopin, sorry. It's WA, isn't it? Yeah, WA. The ETMO. We are still Wizz 2206. diversion course next remains the same. We'll be up at flight level 220 for that diversion, and then that will be in the secondary flight plan, sorry. Where's it gone? Vadal. This is the proposed route anyway. Okay. There. Okay. Not there. Look at that. There. Vadal, that's where the discontinuity is. So I'm going to do Vadal. And then Airways, it is the Lima 621 to Limby. We can cross-check this all if we decide to divert, but actually, yeah, we'll do this if we divert. But we got the Limby part anyway, so that's all good. That's set up ready for us. Should we require a very quick diversion, we can get straight en route, and then we'll fill the rest out as we go. That's all good. We have no descent checklist on the Airbus, so we don't have that to worry about. But yeah, it's been a pretty smooth flight, no turbulence, pretty smooth ride, apart from a little bit. There's a little bit of violent turbulence at the start, but only a smidge. But yeah, it's all going well. So guys, that's us all set up for now. I'll talk to you when we get a bit closer to Lublin. Okay, so we're just beginning the approach now, guys. We are on the downwind leg for 4,500 feet, and we'll go for plus 1 actually, the speed restriction there. And yeah, so approach checklist, which I'll crack on with. Briefing is confirmed, we looked at that. Econ station checked, seatbelt signs are on. Fire reference is 1023 set. MDA, as I put in the MCU, is 884. That is set, and the engine motor said it is ignition. We have the anti-ice on. It's quite icy conditions down here at the moment, so we're flying with that. But yeah, that is the approach checklist completed. Excellent. What I'll do is I can give the cabin a quick ding. Let's get prepared for landing. That is set to 2,000 feet, which is what we want. And to be honest, I'm going to let it DVR our transition. Usually I'd vector it in, but like this transition is pretty good. Looks like it'll do the job well enough, so I'm just going to sort of leave it in, let it do its thing. We are pretty much perfect on the glide, so descent-wise, it's doing a pretty canny job of it, to say the least. Yeah, going well so far. Oh dear, the strobe on this thing is quite violent. It's quite like, it's really bright for a strobe light. I'm not used to it being like that, but you know, not to worry. Right, what are we turning on to? 9 mile final. The flaps 2 there. We're within the speed bracket, so we can do that. I'm going to arm the localizer as well. I'm not going to do the approach because we're so close to that glide. I'm worried we might end up going the wrong direction with it. But yeah, I'll arm the localizer. Actually, let's go for a CDI. If I just set the flights 500 feet per minute. The localizer's armed.
2,500.
Check, localizer established, so the approach mode. 300 feet, autopilot 2 is engaged. I'm going to do a dual command approach today. Just turning on to the localizer. Got them through it slightly, but not to worry. 160 will do for the speed. Turning on to that now, got minus 300 feet, and the glide slope's coming down towards us quite nicely. Turn that up ever so slightly, there we go. Okay, fan of dozy. Need that at 160 there. Approach is armed. We'll wait till that glide slope just comes down to us. It's taking its sweet time, but there we go. Glide slope is established. Excellent dual command, fully established on the ILS. Fun Davy dozy. There's absolutely no traffic to do with Lublin today, so not to worry. Now, I'm expecting this to be a fairly firm landing. We want to be off pretty quickly, so I'm expecting this to be pretty firm, but that's not to worry. The head shake as I'm using, it's pretty violent the way it does the touchdown effect. So it might look harder than it actually is, but it's realistic to say the least. 3,000 feet. I'm going to go gear down flat 3 because it is low visibility. I want to get configured a little bit early today, and push that in as well. The approach phase is active. That's all good. Landing is going down. We got flaps 3. And we're at 5 miles, gears down, 3 greens, and I go flaps 4. Flat 4 set. Final approach vehicle selected. Get all the nose gear lights on. Landing checklist. Once I've dinged the cabin, that is. Checks cabin secured, auto for speed, go around out to 3,000 feet set, and the ground's just climbing to that one, and then left back to the VOR 3,000 feet. But we'll probably just vector if we do go around. And ECAM is landing the blue. Landing checklist is completed in full. Excellent. I've got the runway in sight down there. No visibility, but I have got it. Not a problem for us. Yeah, it's quite dark on that wing view. Right. Let's have some fun. Disconnected. See, like I say, probably going to be a little bit of a firm landing, but see what you can do. It's a pretty hard braking as well. Right, just pitch down. 2 rights. And we are visual, so the landing gateway or stabilisation gateway is 500 feet for us today. I've heard rumours somewhere that Wizz Air won't use 1,000 for any VMC or IMC conditions, but I'm going to use 500 until I know for certain otherwise. It's very misty, isn't it? Look at that. 500 feet. 500. We're stabilised. Continue approach.
400.
We might be able to stop before this exit. We might have to backtrack, but that's not a problem if we do. Check.
300. Minimum.
Landing.
200.
No, I'm getting slightly below that glide slope. Just keeping easy flare. I'm 2 reds, 2 white still. Touchdown zone is central screen.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Can't spot us. Reverse screen. Yourself. 60 knots. And reverse. 20, 10. Reverse stowed. And just about. Not too shabby. Pretty quick deceleration, but not to worry. Worked out alright in the end. Welcome to Lublin. Quickly get the aircraft cleaned up. I'm off. Ground spoilers disarmed. Go off. Start the EPU. Turn off and go off as well. I'm just going to go straight forward into that stand there. I'll have a look at it. Ignition can go back to normal. Cast that out off. Weather radar should be on system 1. That's starting up. Excellent. Get rid of the landing systems and go straight out to stand 5. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a marshaller, so not to worry. Keep easing it in nicely. I'm going to cheat a bit because we have no other means to park, to be honest. I should probably turn the light off actually. I know there's no marshal to blind, but still. Keep going forward till we're fully inside this red box. Probably up to the edge of the line, more than likely, which we'll do about there. Good. Parking brake set. APU's online, APU bleed can come on. Got both engines. Dome lights coming on. get some stairs up to the aircraft. People will just walk to the terminal, there'll be no buses here. Okay, fuel pumps can go off, we get the Pack 2 off. We will get the ground services connected up. Doors, we can just open some stuff up. We hear from opening in the back there. Open, open. Switch on the GPU power, get the EPU off. That's to standby, 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet? No, 2,000 on the squawk. You can shut down, so parking checklist, AP bleed is off. The electric hydraulic pump is off. Engines are off, steel signs are off. Exterior lights, we've got nav and strobes to auto. Fuel pumps are off. Parking brake and shocks, got parking brake set, and we are shocked up, so set on stop. Mobile phones back on again, transponders standby in 2,000 feet. I keep saying 2,000 feet, no, standby in 2,000. Radar is off, and the wind shear is off. That's the parking checklist complete, and we are in transit, so we're going to leave that without doing the secure checklist. Excellent stuff, welcome to Lublin. Cool. Well, that was fun. That was not a bad landing in the end, actually. I'm quite happy with how that turned out. Some pretty harsh braking, but that's not a problem at all. Just means we didn't have to backtrack. But yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been a fun one, something a bit different. I'm not used to flying to little airports like this, but yeah, it's been fun. So I hope you guys are all taking care of yourselves and everything that's going on. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to bring you some more content in the near future. Thanks for watching, and good night.